everyone, welcome to my channel. If you're new, my name's Nicole. If you're old, welcome back. And today I have an Ollie's haul. If you don't know, Ollie's a discount shopping store. They get a lot of like last season stuff, like toys, clothes, but usually they put it out at the time you would need it. Like they'll probably buy like heaters from last year, but they'll put it out for the cold months. That's the difference in the store. They don't sell it like in the hot months and stuff like that. So anyway, last night, and we had a drive. I went with my sister-in-law. I went and picked her up, and her brother was on call actually, because he works for the gas company, and he was on call. And apparently, according to her, he worked 20 hours Friday through Saturday. Out of 24, and then he had to go again, and he wasn't there when I picked her up, and we had to be there by 6. We got there right at 6, right a couple minutes right before 6, and it was like a mad like crowd at the door, and they only opened one door at the time, and you had to hand your ticket. Anyway, but last night, and we got back to their place because I got here about 10:30 something, probably right before 10. So anyway, but it was like with the ticket, or if you had the card, like Ollie's has a little card that you know, they ring you in. You don't have to have it to shop, but for perks and stuff, you want it. And they had 25% off of toys, all toys, and everything else in the store was 15% off. So yeah, we took advantage, and her check hadn't cleared yet, but luckily my grandma had given her and my brother some money, which I had because my mom gave it to me to give to them. So I took it to them, or to her, so she had money to shop, which made her so happy. And like, she came at $179. I spent about $140, and I only had a couple more to get, and this was based on how many my nephew Nathan got, like her Star Wars one, you know. So I had to have enough to have 8 presents for everybody. So yeah, let's go ahead and dive in. I'm gonna go ahead and dive into this one. This I actually got for my boss because she is so freaking cold-natured. It's a heater. It was $20, and then like discounted to 15, or it was like, I think on the receipt shows $16.99 or something after 15% off. But look, it's like a fireplace, and even if you don't want the heat, you can just have the fireplace going. It's just a little heater because she is always so cold. This thing's heavy. I about couldn't find it. I found a $25 one that looked a lot like it, but I wanted this one specifically because I don't think the $25 one was a little bit bigger, didn't have the logs, and this one was a little cheaper. So I was like, then we finally found it as we were checking out. They had them right there in the front. I'm like, can't even see that when you come through because it was Madhouse. Alright. Next thing I got, because these are like what I got aside from toys. I got like 12 of these. These are my favorite drinks in the whole wide world. I used to drink the cans all the time. But they got expensive. So anyway, and since I'm drinking more water, I'll still drink flavored teas and stuff a lot. But at home and at work, I'm drinking half and half sweet tea and lemonade. They just have the pink lemonade kind, which I love still. But they have peach, and then they have just like regular lemonade. So they're all so freaking great. Alright, next thing I got was some, I might have been a little hungry because we hadn't had dinner. We had dinner after we left. Some fudge strap cookies for $1.29. They're real cute but kind. And just the thing is, like, this would, they're still good. They don't sell anything out of date. It's just probably February of 2018. Okay. And it was like, usually like they have like stuff from promotions, but sometimes they'll have like, this is Christmas candy, and this still has a Best Buy date of next September, and this is $2.29, so you know, 15% off that. I got some Dove chocolates that are very Christmassy, $2.49. Again, I might have been hungry. I got some deodorant for $3.29. Always good stuff. They have a lot of the essentials, like if you need like cheaper shampoos and stuff like that, like not even the cheap kind, but like they'll be cheaper than what you can spend at Walmart and Ollie and stuff like that. Alright, let's get into the toys. First thing, this big thing. This is not a Christmas present. This is going to be a birthday present for my niece who's obsessed with unicorns. I saw this at the end of they always have like one toy out, maybe two, you know, that are back to back. But for the toy season, and especially for this sale, like their whole middle sections are nothing but toys. And then like all up in front and everything else. They go crazy. But normally they only have 2 rows. This was at the end of one of the rows. There's only 2 that I saw of the unicorn. They had a regular horse one. But, you know, my niece is obsessed with unicorns. It is a razor. But also it is just you can just do the pogo. I think not, is it called a pogo stick? Is that riding horsey thing? I don't know. You can just do that, or you can do the razor outside. I'm like, she will love this. Her birthday's January 31st. I get hit right after Christmas with all the birthdays. Or we all do. So I thought this was awesome. This is 20. So, you know, 15 or $19.99. So 15, you know, after the 25% discount, which is really good. This thing's heavy, by the way. And, like, that needs to go in a room again. But anyway, but I was excited to see that. Like, and it was good. I told my sister-in-law, I was like, we're going to need more than one cart. We really are. I was like, I already know. And we stuck with each other for a while, and then I went off looking for something, and she went off somewhere else. And, like, I had to find her. I parked in the book section, which there are some people, but not a lot. This awesome thing is a workbench. It was $15.99. I was looking for this. Like I told my sister-in-law, I had seen the workbench in their catalog, like, from a week before this or something. And I said, I want that for Colton, and I think Colton will love it. And she goes, yeah, he will. Anyway, I had found like just a Black & Decker set that had a hard hat and little plastic tools, but it wasn't the workbench. Of course, right as we're checking out, they have like stuff right up at the front, well, right before the registers. Like there's like, they made a little mini aisle. They had like 2 of these left. And she saw it and she said, was this what you were wanting? I said, yes, that's what I want. And she goes, yeah, get this. like he'll love this. This will be like his favorite thing. $15.99. Oh, and they always put like the compare value, which is probably the price you'd pay for at Walmart, I'm pretty sure, because Toys R Us would be more than this. Their price $39.99. So $15.99 and then an extra 25% off. The price compared to on the razor was again $39.99. So they have the compare price on everything. This little heater, $49.99. So yeah, shop at Ollie's, y'all. Go find you an Ollie's, get you a card. They'll email you a few times a year. Like I went about a month ago, and I had like a 15% off coupon. And I knew this sale was coming up because last year I had signed up when they first opened, or pretty close to when they first opened. Me and my mom had went. And we just bought random stuff and looked at stuff. And so I knew this sale was coming up. So I only bought like a couple of things. And so I was like, okay. And this thing is, since that is Colton's biggest present. And then, you know, he's got the big ass, no, I'm not going to say, the big old Spider-Man. And that's the little tablet thingy and all that. I like to get them like one big one and then like small ones, but are still might like price-wise be big in them. Anyway, this is a little book with, these are suction cup little plain things, which is kind of awesome. Our price $5.99, their price $9.98. So, it includes 10 toy suction cups and a storybook. So, it's just, you know, opens up. And it's really cool. So, they like books and stuff. They're very read too. He does really well in school, even though he doesn't take it. This I got for Nico, one of the twins. Just low cheap. Our price $7.99, their price $12.99. It's a little, of course, you know, Colton might steal this because it is Spider-Man. So I don't know. Nico might actually get the book. I don't know. But Jen said he loved it. I don't know. We'll decide later. But it has, you know, bowling pin balls and stuff like that. So I thought that'd be cute. And I ordered him because he's like he's a sensory kid. Like he's on the autism spectrum, except he will look at you in the eye, but he's very like a loner. I mean, he'll look at you in the eye. You can get him to laugh and smile, and he likes hugs and cuddles and stuff like that. So, but he's just, you know, a little bit behind in speech and stuff like that. So, and just, personality wise. So anyway, I got him, I ordered it. Of course, they're saying that they should ship it like the 22nd. I emailed back because they sent me a message on eBay, like it's a sensory blanket, and it's a lap blanket, but it's like 12 by 20 inches, and it's 3 pounds. You do 10% of their weight. He's about 25 to 30 pounds, I guess. Anyway, but I looked into making one because I do have a sewing machine that I hate to use, but I can. And just to get the stuff you need, it's almost that. And like by the time I'd be pulling out my hair and trying to find fabric around here, I just went, oh, order one. So order one. But anyway, I emailed back saying, if you plan on shipping on the 22nd, let me know and I will pay for you to overnight it to me or UPS at one. Anyway, I got this little thing. I just thought it was like a stuffing bear, but no, it's like you pour the stuff in the mold and then you add water and then it makes the bear. I have no idea how this works, but it was like $5.99. Their price was $17.99. My niece would like it, the Emma. I just, a smaller gift, since she does have that big Lollapalooza kitchen from Toys R Us. If you watch my Toys R Us haul, which will be up by then. Alright. These two we just saw, and at first we only saw one of them. And so we were going to get them too. And I said, well, Jen, this is going to be a you and the girls arts and crafts, right? She goes, but they would love this. And they're $3.99. Their price $19.99, right? And it is make your own dress. Like it has a bodice, which I think is felt. Could be paper, I'm not sure. But it has a bodice and thing, and this one's called Butterfly, and it has like a little butterfly, like detailing on the belt. But then we were going to check out. We had to walk to the whole store and like get in line in the back. And we saw this one. That is a pink ballerina, which Emma aspires to be, and a princess. So I guess it has a little crown with it and all that. So got these two. It's just a little something or others. Because I got a big thing for Natalie coming from Burlington Coat Factory actually, and it was only $20, and it was awesome. Cats, if you disturb my stuff, I'm gonna be very mad. Okay. Next thing I got, I told Jen to pick out a couple books or a few books, whatever, because I need something else to give to her. She said, by the time you give it to me, I'll forget what I grabbed anyway. And Ollie's, my cat's in a box. Ollie's has great deals on books. So, she picked up these two Karen Kingsbury books. The Baxters Take 3, The Baxters Take 4. Apparently, she's read the first two, or has the first two. So, I was like, they were $2.99 each. Yeah. She likes paperback. I don't, but I prefer not to. And here's another little thing, because Nico's getting those big cardboard blocks, and his little tablet, the sensory blanket, and all that other stuff. So these are just like smaller gifts to even it out. This was compared to their price $18.95, and it is ripped open a little bit, but it's not damaged. It's somebody got a hold of the plastic, probably a kid. Their price $18.95, our price $3.99. Okay, and you remember I got 25% off all these prices. This is a zoo. It has a 32-page book, 3 plastic animals, 2-piece diorama, 4 models, 25 reusable stickers in it. And he is obsessed. He loves dinosaur and he loves animals. So look at that. That is just awesome. Like, just awesome. So, and Jen loved it. Like I saw, I was like, didn't you go like that? Okay. Caleb, I've changed my mind about one present. Like, he's not so much into Ninja Turtles, and I'm thinking the age range is a little off in that. And I was thinking I might have actually picked it up for my my boss's grandson. So I'm going to switch the name of one of those presents back here. And because I got Caleb 2 other ones. And all I needed was one for him. But I got him this. This is a Call of Duty, because that's all he plays on the PS4. Him and Tristan both. Well, Caleb will play Halo too. But anyway, this does say 12 plus, and he's like 10, but they've been doing Legos all their life. Like, seriously, like, I never bought Nathan, like, when I buy him Legos, his age, so. This is called Wraith Attack, and it's Call of Duty. And it was $15.99. Their price $29.99. So I paid, what did I pay? I don't know. Like 11? Maybe? 10 something? Anyway, so looks cool. And to go along with what he plays, this one's more his. This is 8 plus 277 pieces. Is Halo. Our price $9.99. Their price $19.99. This is a booster frame. I don't know. I tried playing Halo once. I could not make it work. I was like, what am I doing? I was like, how is this working? It's not one of those games you can just like press buttons. I like these. Okay. Got my grandma another crossword. Big print one for 79 cents. My sister-in-law picked out this book. This one was $4.99. That's odd. Normally they're not that much for a paperback, but that's the most expensive paperback I've seen. Anyway, so she picked that one out. And then the last thing, right? Last thing, yes. Okay. Is this. This is for Natalie. And Jen said she had found something better for Natalie. And then, so I said, well, I need something else for Natalie, so I'll get this. Because this was originally, like, in her cart that she was going to get for Natalie. But then when we separated, she found something else she liked. So this is one of Natalie's other presents. So, yeah, we thought she'd like this a lot. Play-Doh. Princess Play-Doh. So, yeah, that was my... You should have seen the carts. Because carts are not quite... They're not as big as, like, a Walmart cart. So, yeah, our carts were, like, overflowing. It's crazy. We were holding on to things, but like I got, you know, what I saw like in their magazine, they don't advertise everything that they have, just like a few big things, and then they did say they had a lot of Play-Doh sets and stuff like that. But I wanted this heater for my boss. I wanted this Popular Mechanics tool bench thing for Colton. That was my goal, and I got them both at the very end that they were thin. And also, like, we switched out, like, she had just one single Barbie for, like, I think Natalie or Emma, and I said, didn't you say, like, she's saying something about Frozen again, like they're liking Frozen again? And I saw, like, the set of Anna and her man, I forgot his name, in a set for $9.99, like, as we were going out, so we switched that one out. But yeah, I'm happy I got everything I needed. I'm only worried about if Nico's blanket doesn't come in, but I emailed and hopefully they look at it and say, okay, sure, we'll overnight it to you. And then that'll just be another extravagant expense. But I got everything I needed, wanted, had to have. So, yay, me. And I spent $140 on all this. $145 with tax. It was $144 with tax. Yeah, $144 with tax. That's it. With tax. That's awesome. And here in the great state of Alabama, we are taxed on everything, including food. So yeah, I think I did really awesome. That sale is the one to hit. And plus, I do get coupons, like, for $5 off every now and then. And then, like, you know, I'll sporadically get sent, like, a 15% off one a couple times a year. So it's pretty good. And their prices are not bad anyway. So, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. Toodles!